on the eve of Trinidad and Tobago's opening assignment at the Caribbean Football Union's Under-17 tournament, head coach Russell Latapy is confident that if his charges follow instructions, the results will justify the work put in. But rather than burdening themselves with wanting to do well on home soil, the little magician who represented Trinidad and Tobago at various junior levels is encouraging enjoyment.
Mainly what we say to them is we've worked hard, we have a plan, follow the plan and go and enjoy yourself, you know. Football is a business and it's hard work, but it needs to be fun for young men at this level as well. So,
having only had just around a month with the team, Latapy, who left his adopted home in Scotland to take this job on a 2-year contract, says he had to be very direct to get his philosophy through.
It was a question of wanting us to play a certain way and getting the team, most importantly, to understand the way we want to play, our strengths and weaknesses, and just focusing on that basically. I think I'm quite fortunate because I have a great bunch of football players, but most importantly, a great bunch of young men that I'm working with, and it's been a pleasure working with them, and I look forward to continue working with them.
Trinidad and Tobago takes on Haiti on Friday night from 7:30 at the Arthur Stadium in Group A. From 5 p.m. it's Bermuda against Jamaica. Group B, meanwhile, is based at the Hasely Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain and begins on Saturday. Up a few levels, the Soca Warriors senior team is the top-ranked Caribbean team in the latest FIFA rankings released today. Coach Hart's men are the only Caribbean nation to have qualified for the last leg of CONCACAF's 6-team World Cup qualifying campaign, also known as the Hexagonal. Overall, Trinidad and Tobago dropped 1 place to 69th in the world, but is still tops the Caribbean rather, followed by St. Kitts Nevis on 77th, Jamaica, who have fallen 9 places to 80th, Antigua Barbuda 89th, and Haiti 93rd as the overall top 5 in the Caribbean. In the CONCACAF region, Mexico is the top team at 15th overall, Costa Rica is 18th, the United States 23rd, Panama 62nd, followed by the Warriors again in 69th. At the top of the overall rankings, Argentina remains number 1, Belgium number 2, Germany up 1 place to 3rd, while Colombia and Brazil, they are both tied for 4th position overall in the world. In related news, it might come as welcomed news to teams in the CONCACAF Hex when it comes to taking on Mexico. Because of some ordinary results and with a bit of panic setting in, El Tricolor is contemplating not playing any of their home matches at the famed Azteca Stadium. The Coloso de Santa Ursula is one of the most famous stadiums in the world and hosted the World Cup finals in 1970 as well as 1986. It has been a fortress for Il Tri since its opening in 1966 and often accommodates upwards of 100,000 screaming fans for home games. The problem, though, is that it has not been the fortress it once was, and the altitude advantage it once gave Mexico over visiting teams is no more, as more than half of their own players play at sea level in Europe. The newly constructed Estadio BBVA Bancomer, which is at sea level, is the likely destination.